Understanding the benefits and drawbacks of a zero-car finance. A zero-car finance is a financing option which some car manufacturers and lenders make available to individuals, which allows them to finance the vehicle for a specific length of time with a no APR or annual percentage rate. This is a tactic which is extremely popular with many car manufacturers because it brings in people who are interested in buying a new vehicle. There are some advantages which apply to a 0% financing option, but some of these advantages carry disadvantages as well. The most obvious advantage to a zero-car finance option is that it reduces the overall amount that an individual purchasing a car will pay on that car over the length of the loan term. This is because the buyer will actually pay exactly what they bought the car for, even though it will take them several years to pay it off. One key factor to take into consideration with this, however, is whether there are any types of buyer incentives which may not exist when using 0% financing. These may include cash back options or cash off offers. It is important to take a few moments to calculate how much interest would be paid out over the length of the loan to determine if it is less than or more than whatever cash off or cash back offer exists. If it is a cash back offer, it is also important to consider a reasonable interest which can be earned on the cash back. In some cases, buying a car with a 0% financing can actually yield a higher overall price than paying a small interest rate but getting money back or off on the purchase. Another factor that must be considered when looking at a zero-car finance option is the length of the loan term with 0% financing. In most cases, a 0% loan will require the loan be paid off in 36 months. While this has no effect how much is being paid overall for the car, it may place the monthly repayments outside of the range of the buyer. It is also important to note that 0% financing options are very difficult to obtain. The general rule is that for someone to qualify for 0% auto financing, they must have a credit score of at least 700 and no negative marks on their credit history within the last 5 years. Most estimates indicate that about one-third of car buyers meet the very strict regulations for a 0% financing. It is important to consider 0% car financing as an option for buying a new car and spending less, but it is also important to consider some of the potential drawbacks. The best thing to do when looking at any financing options for purchasing automobiles is to look at all different financing options and understanding their benefits and downfalls. This will help to ensure that you are an informed buyer who can make the right decision. This has been a presentation of Michael Stoffman. If you find this bit of information important to you and interesting, please visit our site finance-aaa.com for further interesting ideas. Thank you very much, and I'll see you later. Bye.